Hello, everybody. It's Wednesday, May 6th, 2020. It's almost midnight again, but I'm here with another severe weather briefing for the severe weather Thursday and Friday. So, yes, please subscribe. We're going to have a lot of live streams coming up for severe weather, and we're going to have a lot of we're going to have some streams of storm chasing on Roblox and some just the game Storm Chasers. We're going to be playing that a lot because it just got the 0.8 update, so we're going to be playing that a lot, but yeah, we're going to go and get started here. Please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Let's try to hit 220 by the end of May. But let's get started. So Thursday, we have a slight risk in areas of Texas and Oklahoma here. Not much has changed with this since last night. And we also have a marginal risk, which I called would go down to the border of Texas and Mexico. And that's pretty much all that's changed with the severe weather outlook. We do have a 2% tornado risk now in portions of Texas and Oklahoma, where the supercell threat's going to be. And we have a pretty good wind threat. We have a significant 15% wind threat, and we have a significant 15% hail threat for Thursday. And then for Friday now, we have an outlook for Friday. Friday, there is just a marginal risk in portions of Texas and Louisiana, Mississippi right there. I have a slight risk in that area already. I would not be surprised if it goes enhanced as we get closer to the event, which is on Friday the 8th. But let's get started with looking at the models. So we're going to kind of look at how this is going to play out here. But let's get we want the composite reflectivity. So let's move out to Thursday. It took a sounding for some reason. Let's move out to Thursday. Let's stop this from loading. Rivetal weather just doesn't stop loading by itself. So Thursday afternoon about 21Z. Actually, we'll start at 00Z. So this is, this is 7 p.m. Central Time. We start to see some storms firing up along the front in Texas, all the way up maybe to southern Oklahoma. We see a little bit, maybe some single cell development. And our 2% tornado area is kind of this area. We do have a little storm moving through that at that time. This storm rate, some of these storms in this area could have a chance for some tornadoes. I don't think it's a big tornado threat for Thursday. I actually think there was a higher tornado threat for Friday. But we see, I think there could be some tornadoes Thursday, and we see that, but that quickly fizzles out by 3Z. There's just some showers left over, but in this area. But what we have going on in northern Oklahoma is what's gonna be the main wind threat. So we start to see that getting put together. Some multi-celled storms forming during the dark hours. Go a little bit later, the 6Z, we start to see that blows through Oklahoma City and Tulsa. We see it's moving south this way, and this is going to be what kind of forms for Friday. Go a little bit later. This is now 9Z. It's almost morning here. And this probably might have some pretty strong winds in this. A squall line at this point, according to this. It might have some pretty damaging winds in it, maybe some small hail, maybe a brief spin-up tornado as this moves to the southeast. And then we go on the Friday severe weather outlook, which we're gonna look at. We're gonna look at Friday at the end of the video. But let's get started here. We're gonna be looking at dew points because dew points are kind of an issue at this event. So let's go to dew point. Actually, let's look at dew point and wind barb. All right, so let's look at dew points here. Okay, so dew points. Okay, so Thursday afternoon, dew points do seem to be a little bit of an issue. So 00Z, when we're expecting the storms to really be going, okay, dew points in this area are only around 60, 61, about 60. Yeah, but southern Texas is some deeper moisture, but we don't have a whole lot of moisture. Southwestern Oklahoma might even be in the upper 40s for dew points. So we might not see enough moisture, but in the area we're going to be looking at the squall line coming through in southeastern Oklahoma. There is some good dew points, about 60 in the upper 50s. Not good dew points, but they're decent. That could help to limit some of the tornado potential, but I think the dew points will be good enough in some areas. If we go a little bit later and we see the dew points at around 9Z when that squall line's in this area, they're pretty good actually in this area. We can see the cold front. It's kind of situated in that area. Would pull up the Weather Prediction Center, but not. So you see that kind of pushing down, drawing out the air a little bit. You see we have that dew point's almost scraping 70 right there to the south of or to the west of Fort Worth. Maybe I think it actually is Fort Worth. And then in northeastern Texas, where other storms, about 2 points to be in the mid 60s. So we will have enough dew points, but during the day there's gonna be pretty low dew points. Then for Friday afternoon, we see dew points are going to be great for Friday in our severe weather area, which is most mainly this area here. I'm watching for some tornadoes. Really good dew points, 70s in that area, so it's pretty good dew points. Actually, speaking of this, we're going to go ahead and look at the reflectivity for Friday. So Friday afternoon, we kind of see that line regenerate. This is 21Z. This is about, 4 p.m., 4 to 5 p.m. You see we have kind of this weaker line going through portions of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Texas right there. And this could, some individual supercells could form inside of this. All right. But let's get that off. Okay, so now we're going to look at the CAPE for both of these days. So CAPE yesterday was not an issue. So we're gonna look at it today and see what it's saying. We're gonna look at mixed layer CAPE. All right, mixed layer CAPE. All right, let's look at it. Okay, so Thursday afternoon, mixed layer CAPE. We definitely have enough. We have almost 3,000 in western Texas. But the issue is in our severe weather area, that squall line's predicted to go through this area here. There's no CAPE, really, at this time. We don't really see any CAPE come into that area until around 3 to 6 Z. We see some by to the west of Dallas. You see about 1,000 on the 2,000. Now, we're going to have to see if this is going to be enough CAPE, because if the AM3 model is right, and the squall line kind of heads in this area, it could make the eastern side a bit less of a tornado potential, but the western side probably will have enough CAPE, like the more southern edge of that line, if the AM3 model is right with their composite reflectivity. So let's look at it for Friday now, because Friday there's actually some where we have our good dew points. In this area where I'm watching for severe weather, this is the main area. We have definitely enough in the afternoon too for some good development. We have almost 2,000 in eastern Texas, about almost 2,000, and almost 2,500 in western Louisiana, Mississippi. I think that some areas of Mississippi also have a severe weather risk because there's enough CAPE. And yes. All right, so now we're going to look at helicity, because that's something I like to look at. Helicity for both of these days. All right, let's go up to Thursday afternoon. So Thursday, helicity, it's just right helicity. It's energy helicity. I want storm-related helicity, SRH. Here we go. All right. Clicked on the wrong thing. I guess the Thursday afternoon, in our area where we had that 2%, we have plenty of helicity, almost 500 to 600. But it's just a question. We're going to look at the cap at the end of the video, because the cap is the limiting factor. It was the limiting factor, one of the limiting factors yesterday for tornado potential. And we see there was plenty of helicity, and on Friday, the helicity actually in these areas over here in Louisiana, there's enough helicity for some severe weather for some tornadoes on Friday and some good updrafts. Now we're going to look at the SCPs. It's something I like to look at, but I don't really like to look at it a whole lot. This is a supercell composite. Look at the surface-based version. Let's get this to stop loading. I have to do that manually. So Thursday afternoon, SCPs are about 20 in portions of western Texas, the Panhandle, where we could see those supercells form. But where we see our line go through, pretty low SCPs. But then Friday, so it's something that could. There's actually plenty of SCPs, almost 15, and then 14. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at the SIGTOR STPs, significant tornado parameter now. Now, I don't really like to use this because a lot of times I notice that it's showing like numbers that are higher than like the parameter even goes, like the colors even go. They're just maxed out completely, past maxed out, and not even a tornado in that area. So I do like to look at this sometimes. So Thursday afternoon, see we have the highest STPs by kind of Wichita Falls and by where we have the supercells trying to form. So that's where the supercells could maybe have a tornado threat. And then Friday we have the highest in central Louisiana, I think that Louisiana, maybe a little bit of eastern Texas and Mississippi, this area here, maybe down here like this, I'll make like a hole. This area here might have the highest tornado potential. Then this area here might have the highest tornado potential for Thursday. So this is 5-7 here. I'll use my touchscreen. This is 5-8 down here. All right, so yes. All right, now we're gonna look at what was the limiting factor for Thursday, yesterday. So this is the cap. Okay, cap has changed a lot. Eastern Oklahoma now and Central Oklahoma now has a weaker cap. But where we have that supercell is trying to develop. Ooh, the cap is pretty strong. We go out into that area. Yeah, it's actually weakens a little bit for a short time, but then it kind of gets the storms do get a little bit choked off. But where we have the storms trying to form in Oklahoma, we see. Let's go. The cap is weakened during the day, in the afternoon, but as we go into the nighttime, it kind of gets a little bit stronger. But there could be maybe another little tornado potential area. I think in this area here, and probably some pretty damaging winds in that area. And take a look at Friday. Friday, there is actually not much of a cap behind the front. In this area, not much of a cap. We can kind of see the front right there, where we have a little slight cap. But this area where we have the highest tornado potential has very weak caps. So that kind of agrees with what I'm saying. But yeah, that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe. Try to hit 220 by the end of May. Yes, peace out.